Okay, this is Gono Future 176, and obviously I'm bringing you a tutorial on Twixtor. Twixtor is just pretty much slow motion, in case you didn't know that, and that's really all it is. You just want to start your new composition, and then import something. Don't overuse Twixtor, just, you can use it as much as you want, but it's probably going to look better if you just use it like maybe once or twice each video you make. But okay, you get your video, you move it down to there. Now you just select it, go to layer, time, enable time remapping. This adds these things so that you can extend the time or shorten the time of the movie. We'll be extending the time. And I select this. I don't know if you need to, but I just select it. And then I go to RE Vision plugins, and I go to Twixtor. So then that adds that. I go down. Now I go so I can see output controls, but I don't select it. Most people do. I like to use this stuff up here. And then what you want to do is just go to wherever the shot is, and you want to get it very close to the shot. I'm going to get it right there because this makes it so much more slower than you actually would think it would be. So then right here, you just start speed, so then, let's see, just make sure, and I press enter sometimes just make sure. So then right there, there'll be that dot. You go just a little bit before the dot, because right in the middle is where you actually press the dot. So you go right a little bit before it, and then you go down to 2, 1 through 5 is probably good slow motion. I use 2 because that's what I've seen on here people seem to use. So then I got 2. Now the reason we did time remapping is because look, when you come out to here, it comes here and then stops. And my video is much longer than that. You see plus 600 and everything. So what you have to do, you can move this, but I prefer first I move this so I have all this room, so I can go all the way out to here. But obviously it's not going to be this long. So I come right, and see that's 4 minutes. I probably want it, I want it to be, well, what if you want it 8 minutes or 10 minutes, however you want it, wherever you want the shot, you go to where you want it. I'll put it right about 9, and then you move this thing. So from 4, this is 4 seconds, and just go wherever you want it, line it up, and take this thing. If you move it this way, it makes it go farther into the movie. It won't go farther. If you move it this way, it goes further back. So you don't want to be moving it too much, because just a little bit moves it a whole lot. Hey, look. Okay. Look. See, there's a shot. I want it right before the shot. There's right before the shot. So it's right here, still at 9 seconds. And then I click enter. But it seems not to work most of the time, so then you go a little bit forward, and you click go back 100, enter. And now, when you look, see, all of a sudden it goes very far. That's because what you did was it's going from 2 seconds and it's starting to build. So what you want to do, if you wanted to get it right again, you go a little bit before the 200 mark. See, it'll be, a little bit less down right here. And then you go to 2, enter, and now it's back to where it was, and then bam, and then it's back to normal speed. So see, it lasts for about right there. And then, so that's the Twixtor part. And now, as an add-in, I guess, I'm gonna do the stroke effect. That white line tracing the whole thing and everything. So then, layer, yeah, let's see, new, adjustment layer, I guess. Okay, select adjustment. And now I'll go to select this thing in the barber. What you want to do, let's see. See how the gun pretty much in the screen, it stays about the same. You want to find wherever you want. Right here, Twixtor starts. So this, I want to trace it, but I want it, then just zoom in to get it on it. And now go to might be sloppy, but this is just for tutorial purposes. I might use this in a video, I have no idea. So now I'm tracing my gun. Make sure to get all of it or else it'll look kinda weird. And try to stay more or less to the outside of the gun, you know, because even if a little bit's sticking out, they'll see that little bit. And then I like to go, don't connect them, like I don't really like connecting them, but see, because then it moves it to up here, so then I do edit, undo that, so then I try to get it right. It's almost connected, but not really, so it'll go all the way around, come right here, and then go all the way back. So then right here, now on my adjustment layer, I'm gonna do, I believe it's effect, generate, and then where's that? There's that stroke. So now you see this stroke effects. Okay. There's a stroke. And now you want to put the end, but well, first you want to put brush size up. That's how visible it is. But don't, once you put it like up here, that's going to be very thick line. And I found that out the hard way. I have a bad tutorial with that. But you still want to do it up because right here it's kind of edgy. Right there it's not edgy enough. Right about there it's pretty good. Okay, enough for me. And then I go to end. Put it all the way down to 0 so it hasn't traced the gun, and then you start. So there's it started. Let's see. And then I want it to, I want it to totally trace the gun. Oh wait, sorry. For after that you want to zoom out. So there. And then, you know, remember I set it to 9 seconds, so right there it stops and it'll get out of that. So you want to go, let's say you want it to trace it, like right about there. You set it in 100. Okay. And then where do you want it to, and then maybe you want it to go up and then quickly go down. Like, if you want it to be about the same, then you have to make sure it's about the same length away. I'll do about the same, so I'll put it right there. Go back down to 0. And then there it is. Now, look at this part. See, it'll start tracing and go this way. So just watch it. See, you kinda can see it. And see, for the most part, it stays right there. In your video, whenever you do twixtor, you want to make sure the gun stays in the same part of the screen. Like, you know, it may move like the background, but you want to see in relationship to, like, you can somehow mark like right here or something, so you know, oh, this one was right here. So if this part stays there the whole time, then you know this would be good for the stroke effect. So then you have that, and you see, look, the whole time it never moves out of the way. But then watch this. When you go there, see how it starts moving? That's why I didn't go that far. So then, when you do composition, I do make movie, and then right here, I don't mess with render settings. You can, sometimes it makes it better, but I don't know how to do that, and I'm not going to mess up my video. So if you're new to this, don't mess with it unless you've seen some tutorial on how. So then I'll just do render. And most likely I'll skip in this video to when it's done rendering.